Hey everybody, it's Daniel and Adrian, and we're back for the bonus episode of Before the Storm.
Hola.
The prequel to the prequel.
The prequel to the prequel.
Yeah.
Before the first game itself.
Yeah.
But what if I propose to you? There is no time, so this is all happening at the same moment.
It's just a different dimension.
Exactly. I think it would be cool if the second game delved into dimensions. They kind of did in the first one, but
Oh. Okay, so it's
they
not that...
focused on it more.
Oh, okay.
In the sequel, that would be cool. Look at it.
It's toothbrush.
A toothbrush.
A towel.
Towel, leave the towel. I'm also kind of hoping they stick with a female protagonist in the next game.
That's
feel
sexist
like
towards men.
I feel like it makes the games more emotional than if it had a male character. And young. I think they should keep it young people.
You just cannot believe what I just said, could you?
No. Wrong time to sass. Never.
Well, I mean, dude, it's funny because people might actually say that, or think it.
There's actually this Facebook page I liked on Facebook called The Meninist. It's not much of a serious
Oh
thing,
my
so-
god, the Met.
Yeah.
Yes, I
It's
forgot
some
that that's
funny
a
shit.
thing. Wait, is it actually like a Methodist Facebook, or is it like ironic? Like it's like a funny meme thing, or what's
It
the
does
deal?
have some comments, but I think it's mostly just a parody on
Okay.
feminism.
The Methodists.
Ooh, I want me some Belgian waffles. Whoop, whoop. What is this nonsense?
Education.
Education. We gotta keep them stupid.
You know the thing that is meaning less and less in the U.S.
True shit. We gotta raise college prices, Daniel. Even more. We gotta keep the masses stupid, then
Yeah.
become politicians
For
and
real.
take all their money. Okay. Nicotine gun.
On a serious note, though, about that education thing, it's like weird how, like, dude, like my cousin tells me like how radical, like she tells me how school is down there, and it's like radically different to how they do it here. Like I feel like, to be honest, after hearing how it is down there, they genuinely do care more about the education and actually learning. While here, I feel like it's kind of like I apologize if I come off as cynical, but I feel like here it's just used as a means to an end, if that makes sense.
Kind of is.
Which I mean, I feel like no matter what, it is that way in a sense, but I feel like here it's becoming more that than actually for the sake of learning something.
I agree with that. One of the biggest reasons I'm going to school and why I'm going to go to university at some point is literally to kill time. Because I'm not excited for the slog of the workforce. A degree
But
kind of
even
helps,
though-
but it might not.
Yeah,
Which is kind of fucked up. Sometimes it's pointless to even do it.
I feel like I don't know enough to say this. Maybe you do, Adrian, but is that like a unique problem to the U.S. where it's like if you get a degree, then it's not guaranteed you'll get a job? Is that a unique problem to here, or is that a worldwide thing? Would you happen to know?
You know, I don't know. I would assume it's more common here, but it probably
Yeah.
happens in Europe too. But at least it's free over there. Or at least cheaper,
Mm-hmm.
depending where. And healthcare.
But it is kind of weird, like, how here school is, like, more viewed as a right up until you get to college, where it's more of a privilege.
Yeah. I mean, school is kind of just to keep like young people docile, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I think learning's good, but a lot of what you do in high school and middle school is a waste of time. I don't even know complicated math and all that. I don't even remember it.
Well, dude, I feel like, dude, I don't know if I've mentioned this to you, but I've definitely thought it that like the more time that I spent outside of school since I graduated, I have become more bitter as to the shit that school didn't teach me, if that makes sense.
I have too. I feel like it's a wasted opportunity if they're not teaching you about things you'll need to do later on.
Like school, I'm not saying that school was completely, at least my high school anyway, or school in general. Like I'm not saying like it was completely useless, but it really in school they don't teach you how to live, if that makes sense.
That's true. I don't mean all of school is useless. I just mean a
Yeah.
lot of it is. A lot of classes are just pointless.
I feel like the only one that I feel that towards what you're saying, Adrian, is math. Like I think it is absolutely necessary to learn math, but up until a certain point, I feel like you should only learn math if it's necessary for the career you choose.
I agree with that.
You know what I'm saying? Like if in high school, you know, maybe you want to become something that involves math, then it's necessary for you to learn that advanced math. But really, at a certain point, if you're not doing that, you don't need to know that advanced math. Like you need to know math, but not that advanced if you're not going.
Yeah, we don't need it for most things. There are certain things. I'd say basic math, fractions and percentages. That's pretty much all you need to know.
Mm-hmm.
All that's really useful, but the rest of it is just like a waste. When the fuck am I going to use geometry or advanced algebra?
And dude, I don't know if you've thought this, but like, you know, I kind of hate to say this because I know that making stuff mandatory kind of sucks in high school, but I almost feel like to some degree that people should take at least a philosophy course in high school because I feel like in this day and age people don't really stop to think.
Yeah, they don't. Life's pretty mindless for most people. I feel like there should be a philosophy course and a religions course to open the mind a bit.
And dude, I don't know if like another reason I'm bitter towards school is because I feel like, you know, I feel like I really didn't have a pleasant, at least an overall pleasant experience going to school because I feel like I really didn't conform to them as much as they really wanted me to, but I feel like I really didn't conform to them. And if you really think about it, school like really is straight. Like it's one-dimensional in the sense that it really has a difficult time accommodating around people like me, for example. You know, like it's really more for extroverts than introverts, if that makes sense. To put it more simply, I guess is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think though, the place I went, now that I've
For high school?
like had taken it, yeah, I can appreciate it because you got to like choose the layout of your classes. Of course, you still have to take a bunch of bullshit stuff, but
Well, I mean, no matter where you go, there's still the core shit.
yeah, you could actually learn stuff you wanted though,
Yeah.
and take more specific classes. And of course, if I'm interested in a class, I will put more effort into remembering shit and actually doing the shit. And I think you might have liked that better.
Yeah.
I think socially the place sucked, but like,
Well,
teachers
actually,
were great.
I think in my high school, the teachers. I think without it, I had the best teachers in high school.
yeah,
Because teachers, I mean, the teachers before that were kind of.
I had some good
But
ones in
but
middle
you know,
school.
no matter who the teacher, they always got to go back to the bottle when the students leave.
Indeed they do, Daniel.
I would just like to point out my attic is not this organized.
Even though this really isn't that organized either.
But the way I see it, the attic doesn't need to be organized. Like, it's not a place where you're going to take your guests into.
No. Definitely not.
You know, if I were Chloe, I'd be like, where the fuck is Max? I was about to say Sam for a second.
Sam. Yeah, hold up. If I can. There's a secret area back there I'm trying to get to.
Excuse me.
Disgusting.
It used to be nice. A nice desk.
One day.
What are you trying to do?
God damn it. I'm trying to get to that secret area back there.
Did you forget how to do it?
Well, I know how. I just can't, like, undo this.
Oh, like you've already... Okay, I see what you mean.
It's too late. It's too late.
The amulet?
Think you're funny, don't you?
It's an amulet, you just have it.
Indeed.
Right, Massa Kitty?
Ain't that right, Massa?
She just jumps out of there and lands in front of Chloe. What is this concept of friend?
Yeah, what is that?
Yeah.
I have associates.
Just start referring to all your friends as associates.
I have associates because they have something I can get out of it. Get a girlfriend, be in like a relationship for 6 months, call her an associate.
Yeah.
Now that would be savage.
Are you just watching me up there, Creeper? I'm just getting some light. This cavern is even darker than I remember. Did you conquer your fears? You could say that.
I fear nothing, girl.
On my way.
I don't acknowledge that there's another tender.
I renounce women.
What if we just triggered somebody?
Think I give a shit?
Did you play outside often as a kid?
Yeah.
Or were you mostly indoor?
I played outside a lot.
I better bring you the animal.
Got into shit with my friends. I was pretty into artistic stuff too, though, so I'd say it was like 50-50.
It's not that I don't like the food. I'm just sad.
What about you?
I mean, I did, definitely.
Okay. Yeah, I was curious, because you're like a vampire now. You wouldn't even let light in.
Well, dude, I actually wanted to tell you about that, you know, like,
This is a fun
the reason I actually have the window closed off in my room is not because, like, I hated light initially. It's because way back when my room was organized the way it used to be, out the TV was over there, you know. The computers can't see where I'm pointing, but it was over there, viewers. And and you know the window was right there, so I covered it up to like, because of the glare, you know.
Yeah.
And then I just ended up getting used to it. That's what happened. So I didn't patch it up just because I hate light.
Used to the darkness.
So now, yeah, I got accustomed to the darkness. Is what happened.
So weird. I so wish I could live in the world of the truth.
But then video games happened.
Oh yes, the video games.
I've spent so much of my life here. Every little corner is familiar.
Didn't find this last time.
Buried pirate treasure from our past selves. Is this all selfish of me? Why is this making me feel more guilty about Ava? How am I going?
What's up, dude? Well, don't you mean insist?
Actually, I meant don't.
Punk.
Punk. Hooligan. Rapscallion.
Good talk.
I'm surprised she actually came over.
Mm.
Usually characters are pretty stagnant.
Are you gonna grill
Oh yes.
like Sal was
Oh, yeah.
in Impractical Jokers? He's just grilling at the desk.
That is not a bad idea.
Yeah, that
actually.
is. Yeah, I'm sorry, but that's actually kind of genius.
Bring
Like it
a
would look.
panini maker in and bring a panini.
Yeah.
Just while you're at the desk, toss it in.
If I'd ever get a desk job, just get a Gary Coleman grill and just do that.
No, my deficient empty bottle from the stuff.
That's probably for the best.
Some pirate you are.
Toy soldiers.
The latest work of
Ah, yes, of course.
my neck.
Great art is never appreciated. This seemed so much smaller than I remember. I can't believe Chloe still has it. Actually, after this meeting, I can't.
I'm definitely itching to find out what's gonna be going on with the next game. Oops. Where's it gonna take place? What are the characters gonna be?
After this meeting, I can't.
They just re-released the original game as a new one.
That would be savage.
How jolly can you be every day?
That actually really would be.
I don't even think they need to remaster these games. They have a particular style that works.
Hey, Chloe.
Yar.
Walk the plank. Perfect.
A photo.
Wait just a minute.
Photo? What is that?
You must ask permission before setting foot peg on another captain's boat.
Did you have a pirate phase as a kid?
I think so.
Because I did. It was very brief, but I did.
I think my biggest thing was like fantasy and like medieval stuff.
Permission to come aboard?
I'm actually more into pirates now than I was as a kid. Some pretty interesting shit.
Okay, make this stay on. Stay here. I'll find something to hold it on.
Of course you will.
Time to stick the amulet to the telescope.
Gotta make the player do everything.
Yeah, exactly.
Although I am wondering how it would go if other characters did stuff.
Score.
Sometimes they do. In Uncharted, God of War.
Gonna tape it. Good.
Oh, I'll tape it on, alright.
I have brought the stickiest tape in all the 7 seas.
Well done, fellow scallywag. Just like old times. Kind of.
Remember how we used to talk about doing the days of our career one day? I thought we were gonna be friends forever. If being a pirate means acting silly and going on crazy adventures together, then
What was your biggest phase as a kid?
hell yeah.
I was thinking, to be honest, that, you know, since I asked you about the pirate thing, I am remembering that I actually had it for a while because it was a few years in elementary school. Because, like, I remember. Do you remember the book fair? Or did
Yeah,
yeah?
those are cool.
There was like a book there for, and it was like, I think I still have it somewhere. That was like about certain pirates and the history of stuff, and I always thought that was cool. Then at one point, I got really into the
Drawing on the lens.
Pirates of the Caribbean movies. I've watched
me
the
too.
first 3. I've never saw the ones after that, but yeah. And I remember that I got a costume of Jack Sparrow, and I wore it. I don't think it was for Halloween, but I just dressed up as him just cause one time, like Chloe's doing right now.
Yeah, I did shit like that.
Yeah.
Got it.
I don't know. I love Spider-Man. I don't know if you'd call
Spider-Man.
that a phase, because I still do love him.
Okay.
I think, to be honest though, like, I loved Spider-Man as a kid.
No.
Then I think I never stopped loving him, but I kind of took a break, I guess, as it were. But then, like, I kind of got reignited with, like, Spider-Man coming back home in Homecoming.
Go.
You know,
Yeah, it was a cool movie.
it was a good ass movie.
Now come to our
It had Batman and Spider-Man. Because Michael Keaton, the Vulture, was Batman.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm kind of remembering that now.
Yeah.
That was Willem Dafoe. Wasn't Willem Dafoe in one of them?
Yeah, and, like, the ones with Tobey Maguire.
Who
And
did
the-
he play?
He was the Goblin.
Oh, that's what I thought.
A hole.
Wait, who was Michael Keaton?
He was Batman. He was the Vulture in Spider-Man Homecoming.
Oh, Vulture. That's right.
A damn fine villain.
Indeed.